Hello everyone, this video is about rational numbers. So let us understand what are rational numbers. In this video we'll be discussing about introduction, positive and negative rational numbers, equivalent rational numbers, standard form of rational numbers, how to represent a rational number on a number line, and some facts about rational numbers. Now, what are rational numbers? The numbers which can be written in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, are called rational numbers. Some examples you can see: 5 by 7, minus 9 by 11, minus 35 divided by minus 11. So all these fractions are example of rational numbers where p and q, they are integers and q is not equal to 0. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that all fractional numbers and integers are rational numbers provided the denominator is not 0. So integer, any integer or any fractional number can also be named as rational numbers, but the denominator should not be 0. So one example is 2 is an integer, and 2 can be written as 2 divided by 1, which is a rational number because we have written 2 in the form p by q. The value of q is 1. Next topic, positive rational numbers. If both p and q are positive or both p and q are negative, the rational number will be positive. One example is 5 by 4. Here you can see both the denominator and the numerator, they are positive, and minus 3 divided by minus 4, where both the numerator and denominator are negative. So in such cases, these fractions will be a rational number. Negative rational numbers. If p and q have opposite signs, that is, p is positive, q is negative. Example is this: your denominator is negative and your numerator is positive. So this is an example of negative rational numbers. Another example where q is negative and p is positive. So you will get minus 9 by 7, which is also another example of negative rational numbers. So for positive, both have same sign, and for negative, they have opposite sign. Equivalent rational numbers. A rational number can be written in an equivalent form by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the same number. One example is 4 by 3. If you multiply by 2 on both the numerator and the denominator, you will get 8 by 6. Also, if you multiply by 3, you will get 12 by 9. So we can say that 8 by 6 and 12 by 9, they are equivalent to the given rational number, which is 4 by 3. Because if you cancel, you will get the same fraction, the same rational number. So one way to find out equivalent rational number is to multiply the given rational number with the same number both on the numerator and the denominator. So this is the way to find equivalent rational numbers. Now, standard form of rational numbers. A rational number is said to be in standard form if its denominator is positive and numerator and denominator have no common factors other than 1. So if you look at these fractions, the given rational numbers, so all this, the numerator and the denominator of all these fractions have no other factors, have no other common factor other than 1. So all these are example of standard form of rational number where the denominator is positive and both the numerator and the denominator does not have a common factor other than 1. To express rational number appropriately on a number line, divide each unit length into as many number of equal parts as the denominator of the rational number and then mark the given number on the number line. So you have this rational numbers. So if you want to represent this on a number line, you have to divide the number 9 according to the number which is on the denominator. So we have 5 on the denominator, so we will divide this into 5 equal parts, and from there we can locate where is 1 by 5, where is 2 by 5, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So in order to represent a given rational number, you have to divide the number 9 according to the number which is there in the denominator. If it is 6, you have to divide this into 6 parts, equal parts, and it is 5, you have to divide this into 5 equal parts. Some facts about rational number. 0 is a rational number because we can write 0 as 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3 and 0 by 4. So any number which can be expressed in the form p by q are called rational number. So we can express 0 in this format: 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3 and 0 by 4 in this form. Every integer is a rational number because we can write them in the form p by q by writing 1 as the denominator, like we have done in the previous like we have done here. 2 can be written as 2 divided by 1. So we can write any integer in the form p by q by simply dividing by 1, which will not change the number. So every integer is a rational number. Every fraction is a rational number because every fraction is to be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Like I have explained here, any fraction can be a rational number provided denominator is not 0. So any fraction can be a rational number provided that q is not equal to 0. So these are the facts of rational number. Thank you for watching the video.